Hello there, my name is Ven. This is going to be my first ever voiceover for a speed paint that I'm doing on this channel. So if I sound a bit awkward and I stammer a lot, then that's just because this is my first time ever doing this for this type of thing. So this is a speed paint where I will be drawing or at least one of my OCs for the first time, just revealing her to the world. So, that's fun. But for the most part, I'll have to say, I tried very hard on this. I spent a total of 4 hours literally trying to do the sketch, the line art, literally just trying to figure what am I supposed to do here. I struggled a lot. So in the video you're gonna see me literally start over 2 different times before finally deciding on something. And of course I used past references on her character cards and everything like that, but I still couldn't figure out how to get her the way I wanted her to look. And I usually post some of my drawings on Instagram too, so please check that out in the description. But it was kind of hard, not gonna lie. But also, I'm struggling with drawing hands. I struggle with drawing hands a lot. I'm still trying to learn how to do that. So, and the way she's wearing her hoodie, some girls have their fingers in their hoodies and you can only see the tips of them. Yeah, that's how I was trying to draw her, but it just made it look really stupid and it just didn't look good. So yeah, for this, literally for the first 5 to 10 minutes of the video, you're just gonna see me struggling on drawing literally everything about her. So I'm just gonna talk about her for a second, because she is kind of the important character of the story that I'm making. She is the protagonist, so she's, her name's Hazel, and don't ask about her last name. I'm so sorry. Don't ask about her last name. It's so bad. It's so random. I literally googled it for no reason at all. Her last name is Hazel Shropshire, which is literally named after someplace probably in Europe. Just Google it. I don't know. It was years ago when I made that last name. But she's the main protagonist of the story. I drew a penis. She's the main protagonist in the story. She's 14 around this time. This takes place in 2018, so she's 14. She's starting her first year in high school. And, well, yes, of course, everyone's nervous on their first day of high school because, going into a new environment. But however, she's not just attending a regular high school, she's attending a high school full of mythical beings, literally just full of people with magical powers, different types of creatures, and just a whole array of things like that. And of course, it might sound cliche, but she doesn't have powers as far as she knows. So of course she's nervous about entering a school where she most likely won't belong in, and she's in an environment that she's not comfortable in. So, and for most of the story, she tries to figure herself out as to why she doesn't have powers, and figuring out later that, okay, maybe that's a spoiler. So when I was trying to draw her character, she's meant to have this type of insecure, probably shy, nervous type of person. I don't really know how to explain it. I tried very hard on trying to do her pose. I don't really know, because when I was drawing her, for the most part, she's kind of I don't want to say that it's about her, but she's kind of a bland character in my opinion. I feel more of my other characters have more to them than she does. So trying to make her interesting sounds very hard. But this is why I'm trying to develop her a lot better and have an arc at least, or maybe even a personality. But for the most part, drawing her, and of course I restarted in the middle. Of course, for the most part, she's just this, she's just this young teenager who's very insecure, very quiet for the most part. She loves to draw, just like me. And embarrassingly enough, when I first made her, originally I was like, huh, she's gonna be like me. She's my character. She's me. She's my persona. But then later I'm like, no. So, so she's completely different from me now. I mean, she has a similar body type to mine, sort of. She has a birthmark on her neck that looks like a vampire bite for some reason. I also have that for some reason. I don't know where it came from. I just have it. I think I was a vampire in my past life, but that's not the point. She also... her outfit choices are weird. Okay, I wouldn't say weird, but more just basic. Like, she wears stockings. Ripped stockings for no reason. With shorts and a hoodie. For, like, parts of the story. And when I made the different versions of her, she's still wearing those stockings and Converse and a hoodie for like most part of the story, and it's really weird. So, getting back to her story, she pretty much, just a little bit of her backstory. I'm all over the place. I'm sorry. Her backstory is pretty much, she's been born into a family where, of course, her mom, her half-sibling, and I would say, I guess, the other mom, they're not, I don't know, all of them pretty much have powers except her. Her father, who was a human, who passed away due to reasons that I cannot get into right now, was human. So, of course, throughout most of her childhood, she was, like, seen as, like, a human type of species. And, of course, her mom just assumed she's probably not going to develop anytime soon, so she probably got her dad's human genes or whatever. So, for the most part, she always got switched out of school because the kids would bully her for not, like, having powers and not being powerful enough. I don't know. I haven't really figured that out yet. I'm still trying to write it out. But she pretty much gets bullied. She has to switch schools constantly, like at least 3 times in her life she got switched out. And of course, when she enters into high school, her other parental figure, I don't even know what to call her, she's not a mom, but anyways, decides to put her into the school and just was like, you know what, just let her loose. Just fucking threw her into the lion's den, pretty much. Just fucking yeeted her into like this environment where she was definitely not comfortable in at first. And of course, she's like, she doesn't have any powers, so of course she's gonna struggle. So that's pretty much the story. I don't want to spoil too much, but that's literally it. So, how I was drawing her, I feel like I spent way too long on literally the line art. And as you can see, I'm using a bunch of references. Cause like, she was just such a hard character to draw for me. Like, all the other characters are probably a lot easier to draw without having a reference, but Hazel, for some reason, was harder for me to draw because I don't draw her a lot for some reason. Of course, recently I started drawing her again because, you know, she's the main character. She's important. And, she has a half-sibling who looks exactly like her, but at the same time, I don't know how to describe her, but she also has powers. Oh my god, I'm all over the place, but also in the story, like in the early parts of the story, she also wears glasses that end up getting broken during one of the conflicts in the story. Oh my god. I'm really bad at this. Okay. I'm just gonna start saying some random facts about her, even though I've already been doing that for the past 10 minutes. So, I don't know, I created Hazel like maybe 2014, which is like around Five Nights at Freddy's and My Little Pony was at its peak. So of course, you know, that she was originally in My Little Pony OC. And I slowly over time made her human because, you know, but then of course I also made her I shipped her with Purple Guy from Five Nights at Freddy's. I don't know what was wrong with me back then. I was 10, 12, maybe, no, 11. I was 11 years old when I did that, so yeah, she was originally based off of My Little Pony character. And, she, in the original version of my comic, she had a pony sidekick, which was also her sibling. And then, of course, I changed it because I didn't want to get sued by Hasbro. And, of course, the pony became her actual, like, sibling, like, human version, I guess, of her sibling. But anyways, that's not the point. Oh god. But, she's come a long way, that's for sure. I don't... Look at those fucking stockings. I actually used to wear, like, ripped stockings around the house. So I guess is like an inspiration, I guess, but she always wears them for no reason. And I can't even wear them around school because that's against dress code. But yeah. So I made the other drawings off camera, but I'm just gonna put them on screen anyways. So I made 3 different versions of her, and of course there are different seasons of the story. There's season 1 where she's 14. Season 2, where she's like 15, 16, and then season 3, where she's like 17. So, of course, as you can see, all of her outfits are pretty much the same. Except, like, no, they're all the same, pretty much, but... Because, like, with each season, she grows as a person. In season 1, she's, like, reserved, very shy, very insecure. Season 2, she's slightly more confident, but of course still has her own problems to deal with. In season 3, she's... I don't know what happens in season 3 yet. I'm not there yet, but I would like to say that she's probably grown a lot more confident with herself. Oh my god, and I want to talk about this other character, but I can't, because he has his own video. I love him so much. But yeah, for the most part, this is the whole video. I'm not really sure if I should talk about this one, but her purple eyes have something to do with the plot. Like purple is literally her color scheme. As you can see, I'm shading her in purple. Also, the only reason why it's frozen here because someone was texting me. Like, 2 people were texting me, but okay. But her purple eyes are part of the story due to, let's just say, some plot relevance. I don't know how to say it without being spoilery. Let's just say she has some secrets in her family that her mom's definitely kept from her for a long time, and that causes some conflict. Yes, she does have powers, but I'm not gonna reveal them because they won't make sense. Yeah, I just spoiled it, but you know what? You'll figure it out later when I write it. But yeah, I like to think of her whole color scheme being like purple / a lavender type of color. And I mean, that's pretty much... Literally, the note just has purple eyes with the fucking lip eye emoji for some reason. I don't know. I wrote this at 2 a.m. when I should have been sleeping. But that's pretty much it. I mean, I think I should talk about the world, but then again, I only have 2 minutes left anyway, so it's fine. I'll talk about it like in the next video that I do. But I'm just gonna end it here, because I've been rambling for too long. So that's it for the most part. I hope to do more with my characters and reveal them. and hopefully like make my comic and, you know, get it out there into the world. But so please check out my Instagram. It's in the description. My Tumblr, even though no one uses Tumblr, I use it sort of. I kind of just use it to look at stuff, but doesn't matter. But please check those two places out. I don't use Twitter. Fuck Twitter. And check out my other videos on this channel. I make animatics. I try to, at least. I'm currently trying to make another one, and probably another major one that has to do with Hazel, by the way. And can't wait to do it. But yeah, please check me out. Give me a subscribe, maybe a like, subscribe. I can't speak English. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you later. Yep, goodbye. Also, wear your fucking mask, you idiots.